The late 1800s, Leadville was known as a silver mining boom town. It's where fortunes were found and legends were made. We're stepping into this pioneer town and finding some folks who may have never left as we explore Colorado. Walk into the Delaware Hotel.
It was built in 1886 by three brothers named Callaways.
You find a lobby filled with antiques.
These are the original stairs leading up to the second floor of the Delaware building. I'm seriously going back in time.
I certainly do in this Victorian inn that almost seems more like a three-story museum with the antiques lining the halls.
Every piece of furniture that you see has been changed several times.
In its heyday, Wild West legends including Doc Holliday, Butch Cassidy, and the unsinkable Molly Brown walked the streets of Leadville. Mining life was rough, riddled with mining accidents, saloon brawls, and gunfights. Nowadays, walking past the historical buildings on Harrison Street, you might not be alone. The Evergreen Cemetery provides clues to the past.
How they died, how they lived.
We head in with author and historian Roger Preddy for some ghost tales from Pauper's Field, like Phil Nash.
They said they momentarily saw the body of, a fourth person on that elevator, who shoved Henry Kidder against the elevator door and uttered a curse and disappeared from view. Phil Nash came back to have his revenge on Henry Kidder for lopping off his head in the Fortuna Tunnel.
This tree marks the grave of a woman who went insane. It took her 4 attempts to commit suicide by train.
Maurice Payer's distraught condition and mental condition wasn't conducive to peaceful rest at Evergreen Cemetery. And her soul often appeared on that same Boulevard Road at that railroad crossing. This is the grave under this pine tree of Molly May, Leadville's most resplendent madam.
The girls that worked for her were supposed to tend to her grave, but didn't. Some say Molly May returned to look for her diamonds that disappeared.
She would appear in the mirrors at night. The ghost would appear in the girls' rooms and drift through the halls aimlessly looking for her treasure.
Amongst the trees and graves, there are many other reports of wandering souls in Leadville.
I see a face there.
You scared now?
Yes.
Got to get you in that Halloween spirit. Roger Preddy's cemetery tours begin at the Delaware Hotel on Friday and Saturday afternoons. He's also written a book, Lost Between Heaven and Leadville, Specters, Spooks, and Shades of the Departed in a Colorado Silver Camp. For more information, check out the Explore Colorado section of KDVR.com. And you guys know, Leadville to me is one of the coolest towns that we have in this state. There's so much history there, and just take a walk through the cemetery. You know, it's a little interesting.
We said it was a little uncomfortable.
Little spooky, also very fascinating at the same time, too. I mean, just getting that history on a town that was such an important part of Colorado building to the state that we are today. But, yeah, it appears some people have never left.
Scary.
That's great.
Scaring me away.
Jen, thank you. 5:52 now, and up